Okay, Destiny, Matthew here with FreePrescriptionLenses.com, and I'm going to show you how I cut prescription lenses for your Duck Dynasty Duck Commander Realtree brand. This is model number 452 in black in the 53 eye size. Of course, this is just known for the pink camo. Every girl loves it. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm going to take your Realtree case off of the edger. I'm going to set that down there. I'm going to take out the original demo lenses that come in this frame, and I'm going to put your frame into my $30,000 Santanelli patternless edger. The stylus is going to come up and trace the shape of the right lens, and then it's going to move over and trace the shape of the left lens. Here at FreePrescriptionLenses.com, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy the frame, you get free single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription, whatever you prefer. I can put transition, I can do anti-glare, I can do polarized sunglasses, I can do mirror coatings, whatever you need me to do. But you're going to get free lenses whenever you buy the frame. So, this frame sells for $125, which means you get free lenses. And so, your pupillary distance is 61. Let me type that in. This is going to be a polycarbonate lens being cut for a Xyle frame, which is an old school name for plastic. So these are your lenses. You are -3 in both eyes. I'm going to take one of your lenses out. I'm going to zero out my Marco 101 lensometer. I'm going to set the power drum to -3. I'm going to put your lens in and find the optical center. Zero in on that. And then I'm going to put a dot in the center of your lens, just like it was a Duck Dynasty rifle. This is the exact middle of the crosshairs. You have a vertical meridian and a horizontal one, and this is dead center of the bullseye. That is the optical center. I'm going to do the same thing for your left lens. And actually, because you're the same in both eyes, it doesn't matter which is left or right. You're going to see the same out of both. So, this is a little, it's called a block. It holds the lens in place in the chuck while this is cutting, so I need to attach this to your lens. I'm going to put the block into my Speedy blocker. And the same people who make Post-it notes, 3M, make the little sticky pads that's going to hold in place. This is a double-sided adhesive. The black side is the sticky side. I'm going to stick that onto the block, pull away the tape, making this side sticky. And essentially, again, I've got an optical crosshair inside here, and I'm lining it up inside dead center of the crosshairs. I do not want to get off center or you're not going to see well, so I'm going to put the block on the next one. And put that down, and now we can begin. Uncle Si is going to watch us the whole time, if that's okay. Is it okay with you? He says yeah. Okay, so I'm going to hit start, and the first thing that's going to happen is these calipers are going to come down and trace the back side of the lens, which is the concave side of the lens, which is closest to your eyelashes, and then it's going to move over and trace the front side, also known as the convex side of the lens. All the while measuring the thickness to know exactly where to place the bevel so it fits best inside your frame. The actual cutting wheel, I'm going to let this move over for a second. The actual cutting wheel is down here on the bottom left. It is that lighter color wheel. It's like a heavy grit sandpaper. That's going to grind away your lens material. And this wheel in the center, that little channel, that little valley, that's what's going to cut the bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. I will have to close the door because this gets loud, but for now I just want you to see as your prescription unbreakable bulletproof lenses touches down onto the cutting wheel. It is now 7:55 on Wednesday, May 21st, 83 degrees in my hometown of Durham, North Carolina, at least according to my Samsung Gear 2 watch. Now your lenses are made out of the polycarbonate material. Polycarb is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. Your lenses are virtually unbreakable. They are bulletproof up to 22 caliber and have both UVA and UVB protection. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin. Your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. So you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes. Your lens is beginning to take shape, and if you notice, it's still flat all the way around the edges, just like a nickel. So I could, if I were to take this out, it could actually stand up on the counter on its own, just like a nickel. Little optical sawdust there. So if you notice, there's water running in the background, but polycarbonate cuts dry where plastic and high index cut wet. Now it's actually going to the bevel wheel. You're going to see the knife-like edge begin to take shape on your lens. And I love to pull this stuff off while it's cutting. It's called Schwarf. It is optical sawdust. Ooh, here's a good piece coming around. That's like a giblet or a gizzard right there. I love picking it off as it goes around. Almost the same amount of satisfaction as when you can pull all the lint out of your dryer in one piece. Now if you notice, water is actually spraying onto the lens now to clean away any optical debris, any optical sawdust if you will. Of course, as soon as it comes out, I'm going to put more on there, so I just want the machine to let it think that it's trying. What you think, Si? You got your sweet tea, you got your little jug? Yes, you do. Okay, you stay right there. I'm going to keep working. Hey, Jack. So, that pink camo looks really good with the Realtree hat. The ladies love the pink camo. And maybe a few of the men. Don't be shaking your high side. They do. They do. Okay. I'm going to take it out of the chuck. I'm going to dry your lens off. And one more thing I want to do before I try and mount it is you still have some rough edges here. So I'm going to go over to my handstone and smooth that out. Take those rough burrs off. Now this is completely flat. I can put my finger on it while it's running and my finger gets warm due to the friction. But it's that friction that allows me to run my finger around or run the lens around the handstone. And if you see this white powdery substance that I'm scraping off your lens with my thumbnail, that is called Schwarf. I do this so much I've worn a V-shaped bevel into my thumbnail. So I'm going to finish scraping that off. And once it's all off of your lens and onto the counter, I will carefully and cleanly collect it into one pile. And then I just wipe it on the floor. And this is where I say, kids, stay in school. I went to school for years to learn to make a mess like that. If you want to make a mess like me, kids, you just got to stay in school. So this is how I'm going to mount your lens. I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner closest to me. Then using my thumbs, I press it in and it snaps right in. So now I'm going to cut your left lens. I'm going to flip that over to the left and hit start. And it's the same procedure that you saw before, except this time it's going to start tracing on the back side of the left lens. Then moving over to trace the trace the front side. And once this is done, I'm going to actually continue to work on the right lens. So, Destiny, what is your favorite episode of Duck Dynasty? My favorite episode is when they all did stupid stuff. Did you see that one? No, not that one. I mean, the other one where they did stupid stuff. No, not that episode. The episode where they did the stupid stuff. You know, the crazy stupid stuff. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. No. The other episode. You're thinking of that one where they did the silly stuff. No, I'm talking about the one where they did the stupid stuff. Now, Destiny, I want you to grow your beard out. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge for you. But if you apply yourself, I think you can do it. So while the left lens is cutting, I'm going to keep working on the right. I'm going to pull this sticker off. I'm going to dry your lens off, but I'm going to keep that little red dot on there because I need to use that to measure later. Now, your prescription, and I've covered up your phone number so all your fans can't call you in the middle of the night, but you are a -3 in each eye. The unit of measurement, you've heard of gallons, ounces, pounds. Well, in the optical world, we use the term diopter, and that is spelled D-I-O-P-T-E-R, and it goes in quarter increments with 0 being no prescription. And it goes up in quarter increments, 0.25, 0.50, 0.75, 1. You're at a 3, so you need 12 steps of correction. Without your glasses on, things actually look too large as they appear in real life. However, with your glasses off, you look at these guns. Boom, 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 boom. They look really, really large to you. And then when you put your glasses on, it's going to shrink down into the little chicken wing bone that it really is. So you need 12 steps of correction. Essentially, you're on the 12th rung of the ladder in both eyes. You need no astigmatism correction, which takes away the fuzzy edges. You just need help with, actually not to magnify, but to minify, which is the opposite of magnify. That is what your lenses do. So it's almost done. And it's going to move over to the bevel wheel, and now it's going to put that knife-like edge onto your lens. Now, it's going to be a very dull knife, just like me, very dull. But it will be sharp enough to cut a wet piece of tissue if you let your tissue soak in a bucket of water overnight. and then press very hard with your lenses, I think you might be able to cut through it. Ooh, another good piece. Another good piece. Look at that. You want me to save that for you? I'm just going to put this inside your Realtree case, so when you come pick up your glasses, it'll be there. Now, I don't think you're going to like that, so let me clean that all out. Say, that reminds me, I need a bath. So, yeah, Duck Dynasty. Evidently, they don't have enough money, so they're making eyeglasses now. I hear they're selling soap and perfume, and I didn't even know they use soap. So when they start selling razors and shaving cream, then I've known that all those guys have sold out. But I carry everything from the Duck Commander line of glasses, so if there's any frame you want from their website, just email me and I'll make it happen. I'm building my website now very slowly. I cut lenses all day long, 15 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's Monday through Friday. Then on the weekends, I'm lazy. I only work 12 hours a week. 12 hours a day on the weekends, because my wife insists that she wants to see me, at least have me take her to dinner one night a week. I guess that's fair. All right, so again, I just got to smooth out these rough edges. Rough edges smoothed out. And because my wife, she asked me to be nice to her, and she hates it when I wipe stuff on the floor and make a mess, so in my wife's honor tonight, I am going to throw this away in the trash can, but I want you to see how far I have to go to throw this away, and you see why I would just wipe it on the floor. I'm going to collect it in my hand. Now follow me. I'm going to travel all the way to the trash can. Now see, who has that much time in the course of a workday? Isn't it just much easier to wipe it on the floor? See, honey, I'm not lazy. I just have to go that far. Who has time to do that? I'm a busy guy. So let's go ahead and get your lens mounted. I'm going to tuck it in at the outside corner there, and using my thumbs, I press down. That snaps in there. Take that block off, take that sticker off, and now let's measure your pupillary distance, which is 61. So I'm going to have the back of your card here, and I'm going to hold my pupillary stick, PD stick. I'm going to put the 0 against my thumb, which is on your right lens, and I'm going to hold it up to your left lens, and we're going to measure 61. So that is made perfectly. I do want to clean that off before I ship these to you. Now, of course, free shipping anywhere in the United States, along with your free lenses. Now, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm just going to go ahead and get this in standard alignment, meaning that your frame will be in a 3-point stance on the counter where there is no wobble, where I have one ear that's higher than the other, and that's why mine wobble on the table. And if you need these adjusted, just stop by your local optical shop and they'll do that for you. But for now, I just want to make sure it's in a 3-point stance, 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set it on the counter. There is no wobble. I flip it over, press down. There is no wobble. I overlap each temple to make sure that they overlap perfectly, and they do. The same amount of tension on your spring hinges. You've got the Realtree emblem on your temple tips on both sides. And that is that. So Destiny, I hope you enjoyed watching your glasses being made. If anyone has any questions about what I can and can't do, just email me at freeprescriptionlenses@gmail.com. And again, Destiny, I hope you enjoyed watching your glasses being made, and everyone else has got a chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.